Okay, hey guys. So welcome to our new channel. It's gonna be great here. We're gonna be talking about a lot of topics. We know you guys are gonna get mad at us at times because, of course, different opinions.
But don't look. This is you put your own opinion in the comments and tell us what you think about the topic that we're going to talk about.
This is just our opinions.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our opinions. It's the opinion
Sorry
channel.
if we offend anybody.
Just remember, we're all entitled to our own opinions, and we have been playing on this channel like all day now, and we're finally doing it because we're going to talk about something very serious to a lot of people.
Yes.
And I'll let Jackson explain it.
So, the topic that came up in a recent, like 5 seconds ago conversation was, is depression a real thing or is it just a mindset? Now, me, Eric, and Emily believe that it's just a mindset, but Faith is going to try to convince us that it's not a mindset and it's an actual real thing. So we're going to go around and we're going to tell about what we feel as it is. Like, Eric's going to tell why he thinks it's a mindset, and Faith is going to tell why she thinks it's real. And we're all going to do that, and we're all going to take turns so no one tries to talk over someone. And if you feel like the person is wrong that is talking, you can say what you feel after they're done.
We're going to be going from oldest to youngest in the speaking, which means I go first. I do feel it's a mindset because you could be really happy and all that, and then, like, you won't be depressed, but, like, of course, if you, like, have depression, you're, like, all sad and all that all the time. But then, like, it's weird, like, you're not depressed. Like, a lot of people that supposedly have it aren't usually, like, all dark and gloomy, like, it's, like, meant out to be, like some people think it is.
Yeah.
And they're, like, okay, and someone that I know that supposedly has it, we all know, they don't act like that at all. We all know that they don't. We're not going to say names here. But they don't act like that at all. And, like, if you're totally a completely person that doesn't have depression, then, like, one day you're all sad and stuff, and then you're like, oh, I have depression, I'm sad, or, like, and then the cutting stuff. That's a very serious thing. That's just when you're sad and, like, you're, like, really sad and you don't know how to handle it. That's not depression. Like, it's a mindset, like we said. So,
do any of you have to comment on that?
I'll wait till my turn.
Okay. So, I believe that, depression is a mindset because, I used to struggle with things very much, and I used to say I have depression and all this stuff, and I used to cut myself, and that's a very serious topic over a dumb reason, and I regret it now. But within those months to a year that I thought those things, I snapped out of it. And I feel like it's people, not saying that you are, but I feel like it's people putting their pain on others so that they feel less, that they feel less pain. And that when people give sympathy to them, they feel better. And that's how it was for me. And that's kind of it. If you are dealing with something that's very serious, I'm not saying that you are trying to get attention, but mostly people who are depressed, like the people that we know, they put their business out everywhere. And I feel like you should keep it inside because it is, but obviously you have close friends, you should tell them, very close friends, don't tell people that are fake, just tell your close friends because sometimes you do need to get something that's so built up inside of you out before you explode. And going through those months to a year that I did, I snapped right out of it. And I thought to myself, why am I doing this? Just why? And what is the reason? And my reason for doing it wasn't that serious. It really wasn't. So I realized that. But if it's something serious, it might take a longer time to realize it, but you can still realize it and change it. Especially going into religion here, if you're not Christian or anything or don't believe in God, that's your opinion. But I started going to church more, going to church again and going to church more, and that really helped me too, and snapping back into, like, why would God want me to be doing this to myself? And he wouldn't. And I just believe it's a mindset because if one person like me, who's a very strong person, and not everyone is a very strong person, but in God's eyes you are, and in everyone's eyes you are. If you believe you're a strong person, you're a strong person. And for me, being a strong person but have weak moments, like that moment in my life, snapping out of it was so easy and so quick. Yeah, it took some time, but it was easy. And like snap of a finger, I was fine. The next day I had a smile on my face, not frowning, didn't come home crying, and I was fine. So I believe if I could do it, anyone could do it. Emily?
Okay.
What?
Gemily. Yeah, my nickname. So, I believe that depression is like a mindset, not trying to find anybody who thinks it's a real thing. But I believe that because there's like lots of people that I know where they're like, oh, I'm going to drink bleach today and I'm going to kill myself today.
Some of them are jokes, but you really shouldn't joke about
but
that.
But like a lot of them,
the
they
internet
actually like
over-exaggerates things.
Yes.
Like some of them are actually like saying that like, oh, I have depression because I want to kill myself every day when like when they act like they have like problems going on in their life when their life is like perfectly fine and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I believe that like I think if you are going on with something that you should tell like at least people that you trust in that, because then they can help you. And so yeah, and then you can just like snap out of it in like a few days or something if it's not something super bad. But so I just think it's like a mindset because then people think they're so depressed when like they're not actually, and I don't know why some people think that when their lives are perfectly fine. So yeah.
I have one thing to say about that. When you think of something, you believe it. So if I thought my feet weren't ugly, which they are, badly, all feet.
Like
if you believed that your feet weren't ugly, your feet wouldn't be ugly to you. If you thought your outfit looks so cute today and you're looking all good, but someone else doesn't, it's to you because you think it in your mind. And what you think, you believe. So if you think you have depression and you keep building up on it, you're going to believe that. And I think if you believe it, then it's harder to get out of it. But if you just think it and keep building up on it, you're going to start believing it. And I feel like people just shouldn't believe it, and it will help them come to a better outcome in their life.